Sigurd.
Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something.
Yeah.
Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear
Oh.
that.
Do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her
Right.
well before I knew her. And though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both. And for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Yeah.
Good to see you, darling.
I'll be seeing you. Hello?
I want to see the Alliance map.
I heard, that we have a new alliance in the making. What's all that about?
Hamtunscire. The last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Aelfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Aelfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Aelfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Well, what are we waiting for then? Let's get the show on the road.
I will go to Hamtunscire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Yeah.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs,
What?
the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker.
What are you talking about?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
All that stands between you and damnation! You there! Dane! Come
Huh?
and be saved!
Saved? Saved from what?
Don't you get tired of all that yelling?
Welcome, heathen! Praise God
Hello?
who has brought you here to join us!
My ship is not steered by your god.
Cease your blasphemy! You have been summoned by God to be baptized! Submit or pay the price!
And how do you plan to make me?
Faith is our weapon, and the only one we need.
Your threats aren't worth the breath of my arse.
We'll see about that! Faith! Cleanse this pagan scum!
Excuse me?
Die at the hands of fate!
Oh. I see.
Think twice. I'll be dying today. Is that the best your god can give? People will worship anyone these days.
Faith! Faith! Oh, you monster! How could you? She was so sweet, gentle, and delicate.
Great. Now I have to find someone else to tell me what to do.
Yeah, well. Good luck with that.
Brave Eric. Do it for Etherland.
Oh. What do we have here?
You pace about like a dog afraid of a beating. What troubles you?
Oh, stranger. Here's a tale. I
Go on.
love Evelyn, a hunter's daughter. But the hunter's a fearsome fellow. Set me a task, he did. There's an arrow stuck
Yeah.
in that tree above that the hunter once fired there. Before any man can have Evelyn, they need to climb up and get it. Many suitors have tried. All failed.
Looks like child's play to
Huh.
me. Maybe I
Interesting.
can help.
Oh, you do mean to help me. God bless you.
All one would have to do is climb? Seems pretty straightforward to me. Alright. Ah.
Visitors.
Now that's more like it. Yes. It makes sense now.
This one has a letter. Perhaps it will shed some light on this strange affair.
Letter from Hunter's daughter. Oscar, my love, do not be angry. Yes, there were others before you, but Hengist and Sigurd mean nothing to me now. When it came to my father's challenge, both swore they would attempt it, and neither returned. I can only assume they fled in shame. How hard is it to climb a cliff? I beg you, do not leave like they did, else Kenric will be the only unmarried man left in the village. Do not do that to me, please. Ethelund. Well, there you have it.
You've got the arrow! Praise be to you, stranger! Bring it back, won't you?
There you are.
I have the arrow. Proof of your boundless courage.
Oh, thank you, stranger. I'll name our firstborn in your honor. Swear I will. What is your name?
Eivor.
Eivor, eh? Huh. Well, maybe just something that rhymes with it then. Would that do?
I found the other suitors. A lynx had made its lair up there. A hunter like Ethelyn's father would have known that.
Surely an innocent mistake. But I must bring him the arrow. He'll be so pleased someone's got it at last.
I found a letter from Ethelyn. Seems she didn't think much of you. You were far from her first choice.
Oh, I know. She's made no secret of that. But now they're dead, and I'm not. So tra-la-la.
I am sure her father will be thrilled.
Tra-la-la indeed. Well. Congratulations, I guess.
Greetings. I watched you on your approach. How must it feel not to carry the weight of years?
I am not a child.
Yet I see in you a child's blissful ignorance of the world's darkest truths. A fool.
You gathered all this from a glance?
In this way, I am wise. Perhaps you will learn better through flyting. I will challenge you.
Flyting, eh? Alright, bring it on.
I accept. And I will place a wager on it. Here's my bet. You may begin.
You are savage, uncouth, and care little for life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the blood of 1,000 dead men.
$1,000's a pittance. It's closer to 10.
Not the worst. It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain. That you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain. Is it worth it? The killing, the torture, the slaves.
Yes, I am ridding the world of cowards, weaklings, and knaves.
It pains my ears. Yes, your avarice means that you'll just never see that this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
To ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
Enough! I've heard more than my fill of your cruelty. Take your winnings. May spending them bring you fleeting joy.
I promise it will.
See you around, friend. What the hell happened here?
What happened here? And what befell the driver?
I wonder what happened. Tournament invitation. You are hereby invited to the annual bear fighting tournament. Bring your finest bears and compete for the title of Bear Master. Well, that's never gonna end up well. Clearly it didn't. What happened to the Oh. Alright, relax. You're fine.
Get in here now, I want a word with you.
What was I supposed to do? Tickle it? Play with it?
Your gratitude is touching.
Gratitude? That was my prize fighting bear you killed. How am I supposed to make my living now?
It is thanks to me that you are living at all.
Oh, thank you, your majesty. Please accept my eternal loyalty for condemning me to abject poverty.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Enjoy life as a beggar.
You've ruined me, and you don't care. No one cares. What a world! What a world!
Maybe pick a smaller animal to abuse next time. Farewell.
How am I going to feed the children now that my bear is dead?
You could, you know, get a job. Just a thought.
Where are you hiding now?
You alright there?
You seem distressed.
So would you be, if your every crop of turnips was demolished by a horde of mangy horrors.
I assume you mean the rabbits in that field.
Aye, them. They're out but rats with ears stuck on. I'd slay 'em if I could, but they're too damn fast. When I catch you, I'll impale you, maim you, send you to bunny hell. Go on, nail those bobtailed little shits. 3 less pesky vermin bastards in the world. Yes, that's what you get for eating my turnips, you buck-toothed fucking apes.
Yeah?
Like the hairballs of Satan that they are!
Alright.
What have they done to you?
Oh?
Just taking care of business, Alston. I warned you what would happen if you let me in my turnip patch again.
Oh, my babies. They're not to blame. How could you? You've gone too far this time, wife.
Sorry about your loss, mister. You alright?
You gave names to those rabbits.
Oh, they were my best friends. My only friends. They loved turnips so much. I couldn't deny them.
And the chance to torment your wife was not at all in your thoughts, I suppose.
Oh, what other amusement do I have in this grim and cheerless life? I am wed to a sour-faced shrew, her misery my only joy. Look at her scowling now! Face like a bulldog licking piss off a nettle! See what I must wake up to each morn?
You know, I mean, this is just my opinion, but...
There's little of love in your dealings. Is there no way you could leave her?
Leave her? And have her think she's won? Never!
Right, of course. We wouldn't want that. Alright, well, suit yourself.
And the Lord made thee, and the Lord made hops and barley. So if you would close... You there, Dane! Come join your fellows. Music is my gift to you all.
Here's a merry a Saxon playing for Norsemen.
What joy a man gives is given back threefold. So my love used to say, dear Chiro. I sing now for her.
Used to.
Used to. But now is no time for sadness. Join our revels. I was about to open a cask for my new friends. Come one, come all. Nothing heals the heart of woe like a mug of ale. You look like the sort who laughs at.
Alright. Oh, God.
Wrong. Thor
hell was that?
fails when he sees me take up my drinking horn.
Come and prove it then.
Where did that come from?
Give us a song. The Lord made me and show me how the Raven clan drink.
Alright, have it your way.
You'll be under the table before I have even warmed up.
Oh, we'll see about this. The Lord made me and
yeah.
the Lord made thee and the Lord made hops and
don't say I didn't warn you.
So if you would close to heaven be, have another ale or three. Drink some mead and drink some rum, for ye know not when the Lord will come. So drink thy ale and drink it fast. Who knows if it may be your last?
I lost.
I feel cold fingers spreading through me.
Wait, what?
Poisoned ale.
Poison?
Feels like your
oh no.
Is turning in my stomach.
You
100 lives
did
I
this.
lost my love as she lay dying. A Danish arrow in her breast. 100 lives for hers. But there is one who has not been laid low. Let me see to that.
God, my head.
I'll grant you a long piece of the grave!
Why are you doing this, man?
Lord is brave. Spider. Grief sick or no, the world is better without him in it.
I was looking forward to winning that challenge, too. Oh well.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good
Hello?
to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Aelfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Aelfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Aelfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
Alright.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it, as we have taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Aelfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Aelfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Aelfred.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Get the hell out of here.
Leave nothing standing! Let vengeance steer your swords! Destroy everything! Their roots to splinters, their bones to dust! Fire and flame! Burn it all! Leave nothing standing! Let vengeance steer your swords!
There we go.
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Come on, fellas, pick up the pace. Can't do all the work here.
This day, we should find Soma.
Firm all! Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road.
Come on, men! Move!
Alright. Let's go. Oh. What's this?
Not right there. Saxons ahead! We have
Well, well, well. More of Aelfred's lapdogs, eh?
Where's your king now, Saxons? Powering like a mouse! Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep moving!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
Well, let's do our best to oblige them then. Here we are.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Aelfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Aelfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed?
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings.
This place is heavily guarded. You tread quietly, so as not to. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Hold there.
Hello. I'm here for my friends. They were around here somewhere. Come on, friends. Let's get you out of here.
And we will fight by your side.
Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Alright. Now for the rest. On your feet, man. Oh. Oops. On your feet, man. Come on.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum.
Are we safe here? It doesn't look safe here. Hey. Leave my friend alone. Leave my friend alone.
Let's bleed you.
Alright. Sorry about that. They were being very rude. You're saying?
Your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Alright. Until then, friend. Oh. The hell? Another anomaly. The final anomaly. Alright, well. Let's get this show on the road. What's going on? Why is it all red? What does it mean? Piece of shit game. Okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I know what a hazard is. How am I supposed to know when it goes up and when it goes down? When is it safe? When is it not? Oh, great. Oh, okay. I really thought that was it there. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why that wasn't allowed. What is this checkpoint? This is like 5 decades ago. Why is it... Everyone is just giving up on this. On the puzzles. On the checkpoints. You know I didn't ask for this, right? You were the ones who thought this was a good idea. You were the ones who implemented this. I'm only a completionist. I have to do this. Where am I going? Why am I going? What is this? Oh. Haven't had to do that trick since... What? Since Revelations? The old bounce to the wall, go to the side thingy. Alright, cool. Are we there yet? Oh, what? What? What was that? Why didn't you jump off, you retard? Just jump. Just jump. Alright. Yep, there you go. Good job, buddy. Now the rising tide is gonna get me. Fantastic. Where am I going? I don't know. Jump up quickly. Quickly. There you go. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Do I have to jump across, or do I have to slide down? It's not clear. Okay. Let's go up. And we can't go up. Alright, well. We can slide down, I guess. To whatever this is. Great. Perfect. Yeah, sure. Reset all my progress. Sure, yeah. Whatever. Do what you want. Who cares? Hurry up and go away. Come on. What is this delay? What am I supposed to do with this delay? Does this move? Doesn't move. So why is it here? Oh. Come on, hurry up. There's nothing to do here but to accept my demise. The tide is way too fast. What are you doing? Alright, hold on. We can... If we're quick enough, we can get to that pole. If we're quick enough... Maybe. Possibly. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright. Now that we have a safe place here, we can formulate our plan. If this is straight ahead, can we get to it? Is it worth a chance? No, it looks too far away. Better not risk it. Come on, jump. What are you doing? Jump, do something. There you go. Fucking prick, almost got me killed. Useless tool. Go back to school. You're making me drool. Alright, here we go. Alright. Up. Up. And... cross. Something. Up. Okay. Right. Where are we taking this one? Okay. Think I might have an inkling on what's going on, but can't be too sure. Let's see here. Oh, no, it's too far away. Okay. That jump just killed me. Okay. Good. Right. So that's for later then? We're doing this first? Like that? Sure, whatever. Whatever suits you. And then we... I don't know. Point it somewhere. Anywhere is better than nowhere. Oh. Huh. Intriguing. Right. Okay. There we go. We do that. That will help us? Kind of? Not really. Okay. We needed to have it pointed at this. How was I supposed to know that? No idea. Alright. Take two. Here we go. Alright. It's this, right? Or it's this. Point it here. And that will help us get across. Ideally. Theoretically. Uh-huh. Like that. Yep. Go. And there we go. No. Okay, fine. Needs to be higher, I guess. Okay, sure, no problem. We'll make it higher. Or closer, I guess. Oh, no. 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 Does that work? It should. Well, let's give it a shot. You would think so, but then again, you know, thinking is something that this game doesn't like to do. Alright, fine. Doesn't fit. Hey, if it doesn't fit, you eat shit. I don't know. Something like that. There we go. Now this should do it. It has to. It must. For the sake of my sanity. Alright. Don't think we can reach there, so I'm taking the long way around. Let's see.
Enough. The time is now. The cataclysm is upon us. The Mad One has gathered his trusted aid to his secret hold.
Remember the calculations. You must act with precision. Every small step must be accounted for.
I'll remember. They are burned into my brain.
How long till the rebirth?
A long time, love. You must wait in your endless present, and I will sail the black sea of non-being. But if oceans swell, I'll find you again. On the far side of our doom. We'll be together. Again.
Oh, come on. Come on. Why even bother doing this? It's over. This is the final stretch. Don't make it more complicated. For a sec. Every time. Every time. Have to wait for this piece of shit every time. I'm not taking any chances. Go up. There you go. That's it. Go up. Go down. Thank you. Should buy us enough time. And if it doesn't, then we'll be right here. There we go. Up, up, up. There you go. Up and at him. Attaboy. There we go. Can't touch us no more. And
here, the fragment of an ancient memory.
Let it flow. From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Now, to face our end.
Find you, Mad One, on the far side of our doom.
Huh. And there we are. The truth was something we've already uncovered on our own. Right. I'm sure this might have been something relevant before the, what was it called? In the Hall of the Slain arc. But, yeah. We already we know now that Basim is, what is it called? A sage? A copy of Loki. So, yeah. Well, hey. It's the thought that counts. And, stuff. Yeah. Right, so... now what?
I'm nearing the Avon River at Athenju. This was where Aelfred said the battle with Ubba took place. Ubba. So Aelfred spoke true. May you join your brother, old friend, wherever he found his fight. Rest well, my friend.
Lord Oda, you are to attack the Danes docked near Ufenton at once. Act swiftly and with the fear of God in your heart. Send word once the battle is won and Wessex is saved. You will pay for that, King. Oh. One way or another. You will pay. Alright. Here's everybody. Who do we have here? Seems like everyone is here this time around. Just ready to go.
Tafter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that God-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bads fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
There you are, Raven.
Hello?
Lufina, Hjor. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those Order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Aelfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hjor. Aelfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Hello?
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Yeah, well. Join the club, pal.
Finnir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Aelfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
Fair enough.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Jarldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I have not been the best of sons. Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
This last of
Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Billy. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall. Idrich. After Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Aelfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Aelfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
That'll be quite a sight indeed.
Deolaf, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Aelfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Alright then. Are there more to talk to, or can we finally do this?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Yeah.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Aelfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Aelfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rodin, take Edkin Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Aelfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village.
Alright. Let's do this.
Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. If they see me, this will get messy. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Not from!
Where are you hiding, huh? Where do you think you're going? You can't escape me. Come on out here, King.
Aelfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Aelfred.
Aelfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. Cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder, do your worst.
Let's see what you're made of, friend.
For all your boasts, warrior, I scratch at you like a cat.
You yap like a dog!
Well, there you go.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Aelfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No, I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Oh. What do you... I was just joshing you. We weren't gonna hurt you. Oh well. It was just a prank, bro. Didn't have to take it so seriously. You happy now? Alright, you're all gonna die. I hope it was worth it. What happened to my helmet? Oh well. Alright. Lofina, Guthrum, Broder. Got it.
Did you see Aelfred?
The Saxon boys were ambushed. One day's wounded.
Hold these men back! Go away! I'll find them. They will not enter us. Gunwald! Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens.
Quiet now. Come on. You just need a nice little rest. You'll be fine.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch pest you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome until you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Yeah. Filthy Saxons. Who's that? Guthrum?
Guthrum!
What are you up to?
These men will not surrender. And one little cock flogger barricaded himself.
I will find a way in.
Where's the Thane you're talking about?
Rhoda, what can I do?
The garrison has more defenders than we hoped. Men are being slaughtered.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent.
This is quite the conundrum. There we go.
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Check on Guthrum at the feast hall. check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Yeah. Is this a feast hall? Oh. Hell out of here. Alright, you're coming with me, my lord.
All the interruption? Leave me be. I'm no.
Yeah. Alright. Finally done here.
Let us finish this. Won't let us lose.
These Danes defy our lord and king!
Get behind if you can.
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Your guts out.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
Yeah, well, your Christmas is cancelled. What do you think about that?
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feast!
That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won!
Get to the wounded and gather in the square!
Whew. Alright then. Finally made it. Took some losses, but we've lived to fight another day.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living. It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Yeah.
You're not injured, Tefta.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
Yeah.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolaf, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Aelfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be you did his work after all.
Aelfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and of little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys. Okay. You wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands. My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Aelfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Fair enough.
Your first battle, Elrich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Alright, well. Good for you.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yeah.
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. It came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Humboldt, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Aelfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
Return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Okay. Well. Good luck, I guess. With whatever that was all about. Alright. Time to head back to Ravensthorpe. Greetings, Swambar.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
Alright then, well. That's the end of that. That's the hard part done with. Now it's time to head back to the old longhouse.
Eivor,
Report.
there you are. I have something for you. A message.
Huh?
Quite strange.
Message? What kind of message? What is it? Is it something to do with Aelfred or Guthrum?
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
That is going to be Basim. Eivor of the Raven Clan of Mercia. The Order of Ancients is all but destroyed, and your good works in England are all but complete. One heathen yet remains, the Grand Magister of this contemptible order. Should you wish to finish your work, come to Athelney in the northwest of Hamtunscire, and we will discuss the means by which you may find this last elusive target. Blessings upon you, poor fellow soldier of Christ. Fascinating. Well, this by all means could be a trap, but something worth looking into. Later.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
Hello.
Hamtunscire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
There we are. England pacified. But you have not seen yet all the wonders of the world. Explore further to keep going. Okay.
Kingly in nature, but not in fact. A protector of holy wisdom.
Oh. Gunnar? Yes? What is it? Another wife hunt?
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or?
What?
I was wondering.
No.
What's wrong?
Bridget
Yes?
and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you
Yes?
could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes.
Oh.
I imagined.
I thought you already
To see
were.
you so
Oh.
happy has been a pleasure. And to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need. And Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings, we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
Yeah, sure. What are we waiting for?
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The
Sooner the
I
better.
can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to
Exactly.
wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I will bring the people together. I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, syd fi wedi caru ti gynnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod fi wedi dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi wedi breuddwydio am ffiwtio yn hun, a di so tawolwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall, a dyn a strong a bwr at y ci, ac fel at I ffies, mae'r calon yn hedfan dyr y ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd, tro bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd am byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Alright then. That was nice.
Volker, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Yeah. I know. Sigurd?
It is a strange
How's it
feeling.
going, brother?
Weddings are the beginning of something, but this feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Right. Sure. Who's this?
You've been among us for quite some time, Ritter.
Oh.
Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Okay. Maybe one day. Alright, who do we have here?
Marriage customs in your country, Hytham.
Oh.
Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
Yeah, you may be right.
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
Alright. Don't worry about it.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hope you know ti well and it keeps me sure the years.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
I hear that. Ranvi? What are you doing all the way out here by yourself?
Saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am.
Sure.
Never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with
Yeah.
me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Sure.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not
Kind
have
of.
listened.
Fair.
I do hope you
Yeah.
see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence,
As I am honored by your love.
and I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
Yeah. He told me.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I?
I
Come, we should go.
think so. It's hard to tell. I've never seen you joking, so. I don't really know what it looks like. Well, anyways.
All right there?
Huh? Oh.
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
I guess we'll just wait for... We'll just wait here for... this...
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll
What
bake
the-
fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names. Their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. Wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you?
Uh-huh.
Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Aelfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
What?
You?
What?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this name is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
Fair enough.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this.
Oh?
The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England
save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Aelfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of
Good lady,
soot.
forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
Huh. So he was both a victim and a saboteur and a leader. He led the Order, attempted to destroy the Order, was almost killed by the Order. Fascinating. Aha. This must be it. Aelfred's study.
Aelfred's study.
Yes.
But Sigurd says he kept heading away.
Let's find out, shall we? A letter from Goodwin. King Aelfred, your spies in Mercia report on a curious development. A faction of Norse recently joined the brothers Eivor and Ubba in a decisive assault on Tamworth, deposing King Burgred and installing a foolish king's thane called Ceolwulf in his stead. In following these Norse back to their settlement, your men discovered the presence of a hidden one among the pagans who calls himself Hatham. He seems in rather good graces with the two chieftains of his clan, Sigurd Styrbjörnsson and Eivor Varinsson. Come on, get it right. As yet his motives remain unclear, but it may be we can put him to uses of our own. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ has already sent word of the Order's activities to the luminaries of England's major cities. It may be a well-timed letter to Hatham and his companions will speed along our plans considerably. Your faithful servant, Reeve Goodwin. So he knew about us all along? He even knew where our settlement was? That we had a hidden one with us? Aelfred's commentaries. I awoke this morning thinking on Alcuin's final letter to Charlemagne, written in fear that the Order had corrupted all but his master. Then dead a week later. Did Charlemagne know? Had the Order corrupted him as well? Did he order the holy man's death? Or did the great emperor not see this letter at all? Long ago I asked my father how this extraordinary document came into his possession. He had no answers for me. I feared the worst then, as I do now. Outwardly, Charlemagne was a pious defender of Christ's word. It seems impossible to believe he was under the sway of this corrupted cult, but the Order is expert at hiding its motives. It is stooped to using the Christ's words and the Holy Book as a front for its blasphemous goals before, and the appearance of piety is all too easy to manufacture. Hoist a Bible aloft on the steps of a church and claim divine inspiration. I must be vigilant against such villains. The Order of Ancients argues for a hierarchy that flies in the face of God's purpose. They view men and women as debased and corrupt, born of evil intent, yet they worship men they believe were their makers, akin to a hammer loving the nail. They cannot see outside their own hermetic system. They are not wrong to believe that there must be order in the world for peace to flourish, but they are wrong about the source of this order. Man was made in the image of God. God is the source of the universe's order. Therefore, man need appeal only to God for guidance. In a strange irony, I am grateful for the Danes and their invasion of Northumbria. My title should have gone to Aela, being dead. It fell to my brother and then to me. God's unlikely gift. I will use it to destroy what I loathe so deeply about this sickening order, and start afresh. Goodwin is with me, as are men on the continent. I will soon find others. The order often blesses their pagan creators, what they call the Father of Understanding, the Mother of Wisdom, the Sacred Voice. These are vile blasphemies. There is only one Father of Understanding. He is the Lord above. He is order incarnate. Therefore, may the Father of Understanding be this, and not else, the invisible hand that plucks harmony from the strings of the universe, nothing more. Let all remaining pagan blasphemies wither into dust. Henceforth I aim to improve our lot by harmonizing the average man with the order of the universe, to walk him down a quiet road, to lead him to safe and sober thoughts, to quiet his mind and cool his impassioned heart, be he God-fearing or godless. This new order will encompass all and seek to improve man by aligning his needs with the ebb and flow of nature itself. This is my hope, this is my vow. Amen. Interesting. Alcuin's letter to Charlemagne. Holy David, an urgent word from your Flaccus. When last we spoke, I warned you of a rot that I feared was eating at the healthy, still young flesh of our holy church. Today I am more convinced than ever that something drastic must be done. I have lately confirmed that there exists a group of men and women within our church who belong to a parasitic order of heathens, men and women who wish for nothing less than the perversion of our God's word, a lice upon a loyal hound. They scurry about unseen, using our resources for purposes in opposition to our Saviour's plan. In the past year I have gleaned what I could about the beliefs of these vile usurpers who call themselves the Order of the Ancients. Here are but a few of their disturbing ideas. They believe that mankind was created not by the Lord God, but by lesser and imperfect gods, variously called Isu, Archons, or Nephilim in their various unholy texts. In this way they follow the unholy heresies of the Gnostic sects that flourished in the years before the Nicene Creed. They refuse the message of the Christ and his redemptive act of sacrifice. They disbelieve in sin and salvation, and seek only knowledge and power, which they believe will free their spirit in the final days. They believe mankind is a lesser form of life, imperfect in the shadow of these lesser gods, and that it is mankind's sole duty to aspire to the example of these lesser gods. Their obsession with these ancient ones has led them to make a fetish of diabolical artifacts, which they believe will give them power and righteous cause over their fellow men. These devil's tools I have not seen for myself, but I have observed their effect on a few. Most blasphemous of their beliefs is perhaps this: they believe many of these lesser gods will still walk the earth, or may return one day in resurrected forms. Some, they believe, are continually reborn. These they call sages. Others seem to appear only once and never again. Whether they believe the Lord Jesus Christ to be such a one, I have yet to determine, but their literature is full of references to such beings. All this I know to be true. In light of this gathering darkness, I urge swift and violent action, my lord, for the reach of this order is vast and their power insidious. Be thou a soldier for our Christ. Only a sustained campaign of eradication will end their advance. Heed my words with care and wisdom, noble Charlemagne, and may the Lord God guard thee, exalt thee, and make thee enter the glory of his blessed and everlasting vision. Your faithful servant, Alcuin of Eivor, May 10th, 804, Anno Domini. Well, there we go. So Aelfred used his position as Grand Magister to destroy the Order of Ancients. Not because they were bad, because they went about achieving their goals for the wrong reasons. And now he's basically going to do a Christian version of the Order of Ancients, switching from one god to another. And, yeah. Same goals, same methods. Great. Alright. Time to head home. Hello again, Hytham. I've returned.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Aelfred's among them.
King Aelfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did.
Something like that?
They were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor.
Yeah.
Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Alright, good. Till next time then.